What's up, you guys? EthersMysticalChild coming to you with a pick a card. Shout out to you guys firstly. Visitors, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. Subscribers new and old, what's poppin'? Happy Thanksgiving to all if you celebrate it and you're in the States. The title is going to be, What About You Makes People Aroused? Take what apply, leave the rest. Timestamp is going to be in the description box and message box. We have 3 decks. This will be pile 1. This will be pile 2. This will be pile 3. So, take your deck, put it in your mind, meditate on it, and I'll meet you in pile 1. Pile 1, if you pick this deck, this is your reading. Shout out to you guys. Hope all is going well. Hopefully you could get some entertainment and a little, what would I say? The word eluded me, so it's not going to come out. I feel it's not going to come out. But yeah, hopefully you could get some entertainment and some feel-goods, because it's about, what gets people aroused by you. So shout out to my subscribers, new and old. Visitors, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. If you're in the States and celebrate the holidays, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. So, let's get started. Where am I start? I'll use this deck. Gatekeepers, what about pile 1 makes people aroused? What about pile 1 makes people aroused? Some of you are personable. Personable means that you could be around 10,000 people, but every person that you're around within the 10,000 people feel like you are personally giving them your attention. You are personally connecting with them. So you have excuses, ecstasy, silent treatment. You also have backup plan. It's just like the first 2. Put it like this. Okay, what arouse people about you? You don't make excuses for people and their behavior. If the person is toxic, you will give them the silent treatment and you don't make no excuses or qualms about it. You are true to yourself. You are a person who likes to bask in your own energy and your own glory. You're a person that is joyful. You're a person that has a lot of vitality to you. Well, I should say if, because not everybody have friends. But if you have friends, they think that you're a good friend. They think you're a thoughtful friend. Now, I'm just giving you things that arouse people, because nowadays there is no real, people just blur the line. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm being told to leave it at that. So yeah, you are a type of person, you are fun, you are an abundant person, you are like the yes card, you're very successful and very confident. You welcome most people, will like open arms. Some of you would arouse people about you. You are like a tomboy, but you also a girly girl. So you have balance with your feminine energy and your masculine energy. Anytime somebody come around you, you have fun with them. You have a good time. You're not there to bring no negative energy or no disharmony. Anytime you engage with people, you are a person that's very engaging. So you make a person feel heard and listened to. Because not everybody listen to people. You could talk to people. That don't mean they're listening to you. Most people nowadays just talk just so they listen to a person to talk just so they could talk. Like, prime example, you could be telling somebody about your day. They don't really care about your day. They're just trying to get a moment where they can interject and tell you about what's going on with them. You're not like that. You're a very personable person. Clarify this backup plan and what about Power 1? It says your energy is divine. That's where it stopped, but I was going to keep going. Your energy is divine. You have divine energy, like masculine and feminine, what I was saying, is balanced. Some of you could be like strong Sagittarius. You're a great listener. You listen to people. You made people feel heard. You made people feel loved. You make people feel listened to. Again, not everybody talk to people and care what they're really saying. Not everybody you talk to, you sit there and feel like, oh, this person understands me. This person really gets what I'm saying. And you could also add to the conversation. It's not like you listening. If you there to have somebody just to kind of like dump their problems or vent, yeah, you can do that. But you also could give them good advice. You're eye candy, so you look good. You smell good, potentially. But you dress yourself up for people. You take care of yourself. It's the maturity for me. You're extremely mature. Extremely grounded. And it doesn't matter what age you are. You have a maturity to you that most people don't. It says romantic vibes. This is why they turned on about you. Or by you. Or get aroused. However I word it, it's the same thing. You're very romantic. Some of you could be water signs. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Particularly Pisces or Cancer. You know how to set the mood for romance. People adore how you show up for them. So this is not strangers alike. I mean, this is not just strangers. This is people you know. And this is not just... People think it goes one way. Oh, it has to be a person that I know. No. People that see you and come across you and have a little interaction with you could feel this way about you. People see that you are a person that has intent. If you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. You're not a person that's walking around just talking just to talk. You have intention in life. 1 in a million type of mentality. So you don't think like the average person. You make people feel protected. So you have a grounded confirmation. You have a grounded energy about you. You ground any situation, no matter what's going on. It could be chaos going on. It could be a dull energy. You balance the energy. You bring the energy up if it's down. You bring the energy down if it's too high. You are very balanced. You're even killed. You are creative, and they love your style. So you see how this female is wearing, like, purple. Not purple. Why I say purple? Some people probably like purple. Some of you are Leos and come across as royalty. But you see how she has pink Converse on with a wedding dress? You're very creative. Extremely creative. You will mash things together that don't normally belong together. But you make it work and you pull it off very gracefully. Another thing that arouses people about you, you don't go with the flow of life. You kind of march at the own beat of your drum. You don't care what nobody else doing. You care about what you doing. You care about what makes you happy in life. You're not a person that's programmed. Nobody has programmed you in life. Or if you were programmed, you broke out of that programming. What it says, backup plan, you always have a contingency plan. So if something's going wrong, you always have a backup plan. You plan for things in the future. You plan for things to go wrong. If you setting out to do anything, I'm not just going to say one thing. Anything you're setting out to do, you know things could go wrong. So if you know things could go wrong, you have a backup plan to say, hey, this is what I'm going to do if this happens. Again, the balance. You're very balanced. Gatekeepers. The strength is crossing all three of these right here. So I just explained to you about like when I said Leo energy, this is strong Leo energy here. Some of you have Leo in like maybe your 10th house, or you have Leo in your Mars or your Venus, or you could be a Leo sun. But people like you because you will, again, you will resolve conflict. Anybody being like, let me say it like this. Anybody who's trying to contradict you, or if you coming across or you're expressing something, or even if you're not talking to a person, if somebody, say for instance, somebody spread news about you behind your back, that's not true. That's contradicting of who you are. You have the strength and the bravery and the confidence to approach a person and to let them know that what you're telling people is not the truth, or what you're saying, you need to stop saying it. You're a person that don't really make excuses. Some of you are a straight shooter. It's either you like it or you don't like it. There's no real in between with you guys. You overcome a lot of challenges and obstacles. You are an influence on people. Gatekeepers, what people find arousing or why they get aroused. This is a new deck actually that I'm using, so you're getting new energy. It says the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you could be Pisces. You very grounded. You family oriented. You have job security, so some of you have great careers. You're a very successful person. You have a strong foundation. Some of you could be a Virgo as well. Why are people aroused by pile 1? The Page of Swords wanted to come out. Okay, you have the 10 of Swords. So, what people get aroused about you is like you could take on a lot of burdens. You have a mental fortitude that's like nobody else that they have seen. It's hard to make you feel oppressed. It's hard to make you feel bitter. If somebody betray you, you still come out with this energy. What time is it? It's already 13 minutes in. Wow. So, let's see. I'll get a message over here and then I'm going to let you go. No, I don't want this one. Last messages. Gatekeepers, what about pile 1 gets people aroused by them? Freedom. You're a free person. You're a free thinker. You're not programmed. You don't go with the norm. You're not in this matrix. You are a person that can be unruly when you need to be unruly. You are a person that's rebellious. You're a person, again, that takes leaps and bounds on yourself. You're very confident. People are aroused by your confidence as well. You're extremely confident. When it says it's the maturity for me, right here, it's the confidence for them as well. You're very confident. You believe in yourself. You take leaps of faith on yourself. Nobody can hold you down. It's not going to happen. Deception and temptation. Some of you could be Scorpios or Taurus. You're not going to be tempted by nobody's deception. You're not. You're a free thinker. Some of you have a life path of 1, a life path 1 or a life path 11. You are somebody that is, you could be an Aries. You're somebody that paved your own path, but you paved the path for other people. Yeah, like and subscribe. Go into pile 2. Till next time in Tarotland. Pile 1, if you pick this deck, pile 1. Some of you coming from pile 1. Pile 2, if you pick this deck, shout out to you guys. Hope all is going well. If you celebrate Thanksgiving and you're in the States, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Hopefully you could get some entertainment from this reading or a little feel good, because it's a light reading. It's like, what about you makes people aroused? So that's the title. Take what apply, leave the rest. Subscriber, what's poppin'? Visitors, new and old, welcome. welcome back. So, what oracle will I use for you guys? I feel like using this oracle deck. Gatekeepers, what about pile 2? Gets them aroused. You a person that trusts divine timing. You a person that has actually, for some of you, have matured before people's eyes. They think that's very... Hold on. So weird. Okay, sorry for that. So you trust divine timing. You are wish fulfillment. People look at you as a wish fulfillment. You are very accomplished. You have a lot of achievements. People look at you and they see pleasure and satisfaction. So it's a little sexual energy coming off of this. Some of you are like a genie in a bottle. You could grant people their wishes, whatever wishes they want. You're a very mature and balanced person. Only a mature and balanced person could do that, can actually grant people the wishes they want. You're a very spiritual person as well. For people who have been with you in a sexual way, they think that you're very romantic. You know how to set the tone for romance. Some of you like to see the sunset. So some of you have watched the sunset with some of these people who find you arousing. You are now celebrating yourself. Some of you have stepped into your maturity. You're not immature anymore. You're not clinging to your comfort zone. Some of these people have seen you open up. And like I say, step into your maturity. They see you grow up. And not as in a sense of a child growing up. They've seen you grow into yourself. They see how abundant you have become, how you've turned out in life. You're very abundant. You have some spiritual gifts. People who have celebrated with you, they love celebrating with you because you are a type of fiery type of energy. People are aroused by you because, again, coming from power 1 being that, you know, when I said power 1, some of you should go over there. You walk through life with intentions. You're not just a person that dilly-dally for nothing. If you're outside and about, you're outside and about for something. Not to say you can't hang around and just, you know, chill out and just let your hair down. But you're a very intentional person. You have the facades in reverse. So you living in your truth. You no longer living in a facade. Take what apply, leave the rest. For some of you guys, I'm going to say it. Now, this is a little toxic. Some of you are toxic, and y'all delve in toxicity. Y'all like for the streets, and you know what that means, if that's who you are. People are aroused by that. They're aroused by your toxicity. Some of you are toxic, but you still trust in divine timing. You still kind of listen to your intuition. So some of you are kind of balanced in that way. It's not like you dive into your demon time. It's like you can nosedive into your demon time, but you could also pop out of your demon time and be balanced and say enough is enough, or I'm going too far. You know how to pull yourself back. You are a person that don't lose yourself in your toxicity, let's say that. Some of you appear divine out when you're out and about. And not to say appear like you're not. But what I'm going to say with this, it's like some of you are a freak in the sheets, but you present yourself as ladylike in public, which is nothing wrong with that. Gatekeepers, what about power 2? King of Cups. You're very abundant. Some of you could be savages when you want to be a savage, like I said. But you're very abundant. You're very loving. You're very caring. You are balanced with your emotions. You're not someone who just drowns in your emotions. You know who to give your love to and who not to give your love to, even though you're a loving person. You know when to give a person love. You know when not to give a person love. You know when to show somebody tough love and when to really just show them soft and sweet love. Some of you could be like Empress energy, a Libra or Taurus, or Scorpio energy. Six of Pentacles. You look out for the needy for some of you. Some of your name could be Rita, but you look out for the needy. You look out for people that are less fortunate. If people need things, like as far as, say for instance, if people don't have food and stuff, you will buy them food. If you, some of you are a nurse. Some of you are a grandmother. You're a great-grandmother. Side note. Even if you're a granny, you get people aroused. People are aroused by you. Some of you are philanthropists. Some of you like to give money to people that are like, now this is for the demon time people. People will be on a demon. Some of you people who are toxic, like you giving money to them, that arouse them. Like people in the streets that's like not doing too well for themselves because of whatever circumstance that they living in. They like when you come around because you look out for them. Then you have the Page of Cups. You're very creative and very, what will I say, loving. You're very loving, very creative. Some of you could be strong water sign. Some of you could be named Bill. Your creativity is like, what is the word that I want to say? Infinite. You have infinite ability. When you come around with pleasant news. You make people feel alive again. You make people feel free. You make people feel like they don't have to put on a pretense with you. What time is it? Clarify this facade and beliefs in reverse and why people are turned on by Pile 2 or aroused by Pile 2. The Ten of Cups. Some of you could be Pisces. Ace of Wands, and then the Knight of Swords. Some people look at you as fake, but they get to realize that you're not a fake. Some people look at you as somebody, yeah, that's fake. That some people look at you as a fake person, a person that comes across like all happy, lucky, happy and lucky, happy-go-lucky. They think that you're putting on a front. People also think that, this is a side note, people think that that you do things just to make people happy. It's strong that somebody named here could be Rita. Strong. Hold on. Okay, with this toxic energy, people that like you come around to give money to them, and people that with this facade, people like the fact that you live in your truth. You don't have a facade on. You live in your truth. Whether you different or not, whether it go across against the norm, your cultural norm, or your spiritual beliefs, not your spiritual beliefs. Say you grew up in a household who are Christians, and then you become like a Mormon. You don't hide that. You live in your truth. While other people live in a facade, people who live in a facade look at you and get aroused about you by this. That you're free, that you're loving, that you're nurturing. You don't care that you are loving. You wear your heart on your sleeve for some of you. And maybe this is against your cultural beliefs or your cultural or your traditions. With this wand, this Ace of Wands, people see you as very sexy, very confident. They get stiff when they see you too. Some people they get stiff. Or if they're female, they pum pum get wet when they see you. Some of you could be named Lee or Mike. You take action. Off for people's heads. If somebody try to get in your way with this Ace of Wands, you're going to take action. You are somebody who is very loving and very caring, very nurturing, but off with somebody's head. Sila. Off with somebody's head if they get in the way of anything that you're passionate about. So that turns people on. You're extremely passionate. You will show a whole nother side of you if a person try to get in your way when you're trying to get whatever done that you're trying to get done. Anything that you're passionate about. What time is it? Last messages. What about how to get the whole truth? I should just end it on that. The whole truth. What I just said is the truth. It's like the Ace of Swords just popped out. My gatekeepers is like, you don't have to go any further. You bring balance to situations. You bring karma to people. You are walking karma. Again, I felt that Empress energy. Some of you could be Libras or Taurus. Or you could have the strong in your chart. It could be your 10th house. It could be your Mars. It could be your Mercury. It could be your North Node or your South Node. But yeah, I'm going to pile 3 on that note. On the bottom it says all or nothing. You're not a person that play in life. You're an intentional person. So it's either you're going to put your all into it or you're not even going to delve with it. So anybody who's watching this, no, I'm not going to even say that. Yeah, all or nothing. So shout out to you guys again. Hopefully you enjoy your Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. And I'm going off to pile 3. Till next time in Tarotland. Take care. Pile 3, if you pick this deck, this is your reading. Shout out to you guys. Hope all is going well. If you're in the States and celebrate Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you enjoy your Thanksgiving. Hopefully there won't be no drama in your family. It's funny I said that. I didn't say that drama part to no other pals, but yeah. So yeah, the title is What About You Makes People Aroused. Shout out to my subscribers, new and old. What's popping with you guys? Hopefully you're going hard for the Thanksgiving. If this is what you do, enjoy it. Why not? Be amongst the holidays. Okay, so if you're a visitor, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. So I'm going to jump right into this, but I'm going to use these oracles for starters. These are brand new oracles. I'm using them with you first. Being that pile 3 kind of gets neglected. So I try to do little things here and there for you guys that I don't do for the other 2 piles. So, gatekeepers, what about pile 3 gets people aroused? I just opened these last night. I don't even know what all of them look like, so I'm going to be surprised with you guys. It says distance. So you know how to distance yourself from people. You're not a clingy person. You're not a codependent person. You know how to have strong boundaries. You know how to put blocks up. When you need your space, you know how to take your space, and you're not even like shy to tell a person this. It says finality. Wow. You know how to walk away from people. You leave people behind. Distance and finality. Your cutoff game is strong. I like you. You may be my family. Let me stop. My family don't watch me. But yeah, you're my soul tribe for sure if you do this. You walk away from people. You leave people behind. Some of you don't even give people closure, or you've given people closure and they don't even realize that it was a closure that you've given them. Sheesh. Well, it says longing, so you leave people longing for you. Like craving and aching for you, seriously. People who, if you've been romantic with these people, or if you've been friends with these people, you're a type of energy that your friends fall in love with you, secretly. Some would know, but it's secret. You have people fall in love with you secretly. Karma. Shout out to you guys. This came out in pile 2. Not this card because I didn't use it. It's a different oracle. So some of you guys are walking karma. You're like a cause and effect energy. Because people don't notice in life. People are so caught up in a matrix, they don't realize this in life. When you do things to people, there is definitely a cause and effect. I don't care who you believe in, what you believe in. Energy doesn't die. Energy goes in a circle. It moves. It doesn't stay stagnant. Whoever understands the Newton law or 369, you understand that. You bring justice to people. If people do you wrong, their karma is to be separated from you, to forever long for you, forever aching for you, and ever wanting from you. Some people find this arousing because you have boundaries. It says releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. All these cards is about you walking away from people. You bringing karma to people. And this is people who watch you be treated wrong and you should never have been treated wrong. These are the people who get aroused by this energy. Some of you could be a divine masculine. If you're not a divine masculine as a man, you are feminine. You're still a divine masculine. You are yang to any yin energy. Some of you like to read the Quran. Some of you are Muslim. It has running, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. Now, I've shuffled these cards. I set my intentions for my cards and all that last night. All these cards is about walking away from people, ghosting people. Watch this. I didn't even realize this. You have longing and then you have trapped, right? You have people trapped. You have people stuck. People who have been with you, they're stuck on you. Even if they're in other relationships, they're stuck. They want to be with you. They feel captive by your energy, held captive. Some of you have soul ties with people. Confirmation. Some of you need to do that energy cleansing if you know how to do it. Let's get into your deck that you picked. Gatekeepers, clarify this trap. And while pile 3, people are aroused by pile 3. 9 of Pentacles. Because you are very abundant. You're very stable. You are Empress Junior. Some of you don't have children. Or you don't have a husband. But you're an Empress Junior. That's what an Empress Junior is. Somebody really don't have children. To me. Or a husband. Like, you could be in a relationship. If you're not married, you're still technically, like, single, in a way, in theory, as energy works. So, yeah, you very abundant. You look good. You smell good. You sit on your throne. You walk around looking good, smelling good. Some of you are Filipino or Asian descent. Clarify this karma and why people are aroused by power. Why people are aroused by power 3. How much time I got? I don't want to just lock off on you. 5 of Cups, the Sun, is exposed to people that you leave people depressed. People who really like you and deal with you, not toxic people who don't like you, want to put you through war. If this is what's going on in your life, they get aroused by you putting toxic people in their place. You know how to deal with people. You know how to deal with toxic people. You know how to control them. Whether you're a female or a man, you know how to put them in their place. King of Wands. People find that very attractive. You're a King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody that comes across as a very social butterfly. Somebody that go after what they want, but they also hold people at a standard that they hold themselves at. So it's like you're not somebody that is, what is the word? You're not somebody that's, I can't get the word. Clarify this divine masculine and why people are aroused by pile 3. You're the magician. You manifest. You're very magical. You're very strong. You're very powerful. You're very spiritual. Like and subscribe. Till next time in Tarotland.